Welcome to BMS F18C versus DCS F18C. Our first section we're going to go over is immersion and what I call fun things to do. Right now we're in DCS F18 Hornet. It is probably the best cockpit view you're gonna get, and the graphics are phenomenal. And right now we're gonna trap on a CV. We're inbound for landing, and kind of all over the place. I'm trying to get the ball here. I'm a little low, and you can see as we pass the cruiser what a beautiful view it is. The ocean is just flowing from the wake of the ships, and here we are on final, and we're gonna line it up. We're finally on glide slope and throttle forward, and we caught the first flyer. And fun things to do with LSO view you can recreate and add on to your gameplay. Now moving over to BMS F18 Charlie. Immersion is a little different because you're not going to get those graphics that DCS has. However, it's got some pretty good features, and this view is a little different. It's a combat view.
2 in position.
And what we're doing is lining up targets, pre-positioned targets. That's something you can do with BMS that you can't do on DCS right now at this time. We're assigning targets, and you can make out on the forward control radar.
2 Wilco.
You can actually make out the enemy airfield.
Cruiser.
And we're launching AGM 154s.
Cruiser.
And we're engaging multiple targets. We're getting an SA2 launch warning, so we're going to break off to the left about 90 degrees, heading away.
2 Hornet 1-2 on my way.
And on our starboard side, we can see multiple inbound missiles, contrails heading our way. So we're going to beam these guys and dump countermeasures. As you can see, command launch failure. And immersion, you feel the pilot grunting and pulling G's as we evade these missiles. And make maneuvers that the SA2 cannot keep up with.
Flare. 2 engage defensive.
Now looking off in the target area, port side.
Flare.
Shortly be able to see if and there we go, our missiles start hitting their targets. And right now DCS does not have precision guided munitions, and boom, there goes 2 more targets. Pretty impressive stuff. We're going to have to give immersion and fun to DCS, hands down. The next section we're going to cover is mission editors. Both BMS and DCS come with very powerful mission editors, and DCS you can create single mission campaigns with relative ease. There's tutorials on YouTube, but you can really just figure it out yourself. You can place units on the map, you can create victory conditions, and something real neat called triggers that create an action. I'm not going to go too much in detail. Also, we can put in static objects to add to your mission. It's pretty easy to use. However, DCS does not come with single player missions, just a quick mission generator. At some point, you'll probably want to use the mission editor. Now let's take a look at the Falcon for BMS mission editor. Like DCS, it's got icons and you can place objects on the map. It does not have triggers, but you can move waypoints and assign on-target times. This is helpful in like creating triggers or having units or opposing units in areas at critical times. You can also move up the time. You can join the mission in flight, on the ramp, or on the runway, or whatever you want. It's a great feature. Also, you can change your loadouts. The F18 in BMS has precision guided munitions. And a pretty big selection too. That AGMs, 154s, GBUs, laser guided, and you can designate your target in the MFD and get a high probability hit. You can also carry AGM 88s, walleyes, TV guided, and what's kind of neat about the AGM 88s, you can do a seed mission. So mission editing goes to Falcon 4 BMS. Now, I'm gonna create a section called technical specs, and DCS is a newer game and has probably the best graphics out there. You're going to need a good machine, high-powered CPU, and a decent video card. With crypto mining, high-powered video cards are hard to get. A 1060, good AMD video card. But you're going to get a great effect. And these days, these parts are overpriced. But if you already have a good system, DCS is the way to go. And then we'll cover Falcon 4 BMS on technical specs next.
In position. Sting 1-2. Attack
So
target
let's
is
look
bearing
at technical
085, 10
specs
miles.
with Falcon 4 BMS
Cruiser
4.33.
2 will
It's
go.
an older game that's been continuously updated. It's got a great community that backs the flight sim. Its graphics are less challenging for computers. I think you could even run it on an APU if you're challenged by purchasing a video card. Crypto mining is kind of slowing down, but if you have to wait on a video card, you could run it off an APU without any problems. And it's more of a 1080p game, but you can run the graphics up to 4K. It has that capability. But if you're challenged computer-wise, this is a good game to get. Still got a lot of great capability. And look at that. Multiple strikes on a target. You get all the modern weapons, and mission planning is pretty good, as stated earlier. Let's get into finances. DCS, you're going to pay top dollar for the F18C, and it's a work in progress. You're not going to get AM-120 air-to-air missile. You're going to get a AM-7 Sparrow, and you're going to get dumb bombs and rockets. They advertise guided munitions, precision weapons, and right now they call it early release. I call it a slow mover, but it's phenomenal. And hopefully those things will appear in the future, as well as missions from the developer. But as far as the graphics, really good. Gameplay's great. But you're paying top dollar for minimal. I can't say I regret getting it, but I did expect more. As you can see, DCS, you can get the game for free and fly the Su-25. It's a great airplane. It's got guided munitions, anti-radiation missiles, air-to-air. Not a bad deal. Now for BMS, all you need is a CD of the original Falcon 4 4.0. It's easily found digital download for under $10. And then from there, you go to the BMS website and download the update files, and you have a pretty modern version of the original game. So the cost is low, the demand is not high. A good value. So we're going to go to the electoral college on this one. The clear winner is going to be DCS F18C. DCS will probably be the future of modern combat flight sims. Really good stuff. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, give me a like, show me some love. Have a good flight. Thanks for watching.
Altitude.
Contact target.